Hi guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day today. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nori. Welcome. And today I'm going to be trying out the Ditto Venus palette right here. This gorgeous, beautiful palette. I got this in my Boxycharm box for the month of August. And I couldn't wait to play with it because the theme is so cool and I just love this whole vibe going on here. So today I'm going to give you guys some swatches, a tutorial for this eyeshadow look right here, very simple eyeshadow look, and my overall thoughts about this palette. So if you guys want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so here's a closer look at the Ditto Venus palette. It is a very pretty palette. You have a nice range of mattes and shimmers and some very unique textures that I just could not wait to try out. And you have some neutrals, some darker colors, some lighter colors, and honestly just a really pretty palette overall. And you have a total of 12 shadows in here, and here's a quick swatch for you guys. It's swatched very nicely. Some of the shadows are more opaque than others. You definitely get more pigment from some than you do from others, but overall it's so pretty. These shimmers are really, really beautiful and I really enjoyed it. And I can definitely see myself trying out this palette again because there are some shadows that I wasn't able to get to that I need to try out on my eyes. But right now we're going to go ahead and get into the tutorial for this look right here. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyelids using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White. And I'm just using my finger to apply this all over my eyelids, getting near the brow bone. I'm starting off with that beautiful glittery shimmery color Damos, I believe it's pronounced, which is a mix of silver and gold. And it's very gritty, so I actually recommend that you use like a setting spray on your brush, which I didn't, and now I'm thinking back I should have. So I'm placing it straight on my lid because I just could not contain myself. I needed to start off with that shimmer. I never do that, but this is so simple, honestly, and could make the process easier for you. So I'm placing it all over my lid and just building it up, getting it higher on my lid so that it can be noticeable. It's very pretty, but it takes a minute to build up. So make sure that you take your time building it up so that you don't have like any patchiness, and also that it doesn't crease on you because it's like two different textures together. It's just so pretty though. I just could not contain myself and I had to use it first. Dip it into the shade Moon, which is a very pretty, almost coral, very nice shimmer. And I'm using a Morphe M574 brush. This is a very nice brush with the tip on it so that you can be precise. I placed it on the outer part of my eye and blended towards the front so I can get some nice blending between those two shades and kind of marry them together. And I'm also dragging it upwards and into my crease to create a line of contrast. And I think it just looks so pretty with that yellow gold and the sort of pink coral color. You have a nice blend between them and it just looks nice and seamless. So I'm first just placing it on the outer part and blending with the tip of the brush upwards and into the crease. And I think it looks really pretty. I love these colors together so far. Now I'm dipping into that brown color, Phobos, I believe it's pronounced, and I'm using a small blending brush from Luxie. It's a Luxie 237 small blending brush. I really recommend brushes like this if you want to be precise with your blending. Like, I don't want the pink to disappear, but I also want sort of like a line right above it that looks nice and blended. So I'm first placing that brown right above the pink and gently going back and forth until I have some nice blending going on. And yeah, I don't have any more harsh lines. And also I'm packing on some of that brown to make sure that it doesn't look patchy. Even though it's a light color, it'll still show up patchy if you don't place enough shadow. So I'm placing some and then slowly blending it so that it's nice and smooth. And I think it looks really pretty. It makes my eyes look like they're a little bigger. Now I'm taking the Wonder Beauty Skyliner in the shade Jet Black and placing it all over my waterline just to intensify and make everything a little bit more smoky today. And I'm going to go into that beautiful burgundy color that's calling my name, Callisto. And I'm using a small lid brush from Morphe. And honestly, I had a very tough time getting this to build. I'm placing it underneath my lower lash line, the front part of underneath my lower lash line. And it's just not building. I wish it was a lot more pigmented, but unfortunately it wasn't. But I was able to get a little bit of pigment. Then I'm going into that charcoal brown, black looking color, Europa. And taking a small angled brush and I'm placing it on the outer part of underneath my lower lash line. Blending towards the burgundy color. And just smoking everything out, making it nice and smoky. That's my look that I'm going for lately a lot. I don't know, I'm just into that at the moment. And I'm also going to go ahead and like drag towards the top and create sort of a soft wing because we're going to do a wing with this shadow. Very easy way to create a wing if you have a hard time, which I do with like regular felt tip liners or even liquid liners. Using shadow like this gives you more control. So I first did a very small wing, and then I'm very gently with my brush adding more shadow, pulled back my lid a little bit, and then use the tip of this angled brush to make that wing a little bit more pronounced. And I think it looks so pretty and soft, and you still get a little bit of drama, but it's not too much. And also I'm placing a little bit in the front part of my eye to create the illusion of shadow, but not much. As you can see, there's not much there. And I'm mostly focused on the outer part where that wing is, and I think it looks really pretty but soft at the same time, and not as messy as it would be if it would have been like a liquid liner. Then I'm gonna take the beautiful shadow Venus and place it in my inner corner just to highlight a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so this is how the look turned out. Let me know what you guys think. I like it. It's so pretty. I really could not contain myself with that shimmer, like the glittery shimmer, so my eyes are super glittery, but I like it because I haven't done that in a while. So I went straight for the glitter and I love it, and I went smoky at the bottom. Overall, I like the palette. Some shades are not as great as others. For example, this burgundy shade here, Callisto, I really wanted that to be super intense, like in the inner part of underneath my lower lash line, and it took me a while to build it up. I did get some pigment eventually, but not as much as I expected to, so that one took a minute to like build up. This one is really pretty, that glittery one, but you do also have to pack it on because it can kind of crease on your eyes if you don't pack it on like intensely. So some of the shimmers are darker than others, like this one here, Swatches better. This is really pretty. This one, oh my god, I should have put that in my inner corner, but I used this one instead. The black, the one that looks black, which now I'm debating whether that's black or not. That one, I liked it. Actually, I use it as a liner, but I wish it was a little bit more intense. The purple is so pretty, and I really want to use that like next time I do my makeup because it's really pretty, and it was actually very pigmented. But overall, I did like the palette, and I'm glad that I got it because it's very unique. It's not the best quality compared to others that I have, but the uniqueness of this palette really impressed me because it's different. The textures were so different than what I'm used to, and I'm glad that I tried something different. I like trying out new things. On my lips, I'm wearing something a little different because it's almost fall time, and I wanted to change up my lip because I've been doing a lot of neutral lips. So for my lip liner, I'm using the St. Luxe Secret Admirer lip liner, and it's a brown. Then for my lipstick, I went with the ColourPop Luxe lipstick in this shade Buttercup. I haven't used one of these in so long. And it's a really pretty, I want to say like reddish burgundy color, but it actually looks more pink on camera. So, and then over that, I did go with a little bit of the Persona Cosmetics Honey Gloss just to make everything a little bit tiny, not too much, a tiny bit glossy, and to make it a tiny bit more toned down. But that's what that combo was, in case you guys are wondering, and I really actually love it. I think it looks really pretty, and that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys. Mwah.